Damn, they got it on 6 minutes? Sheesh.
And the Wildcats have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season.
On, huh?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
As long as he don't got pull out on.
Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred a new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
No, I just stopped him. He got the first three, but I ran it again, and he just lost yards for 7 yards.
It was kind of a,
I got that shit. 2 different
for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. There's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high mark.
My nigga, I just got the ball. What did you press the start for? Fuck, I hate when niggas do that. Nigga press start as soon as I get the ball. He was 4th and 17. He definitely had the point.
People's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll try the toss to the left.
Here goes to well.
Play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Wildcats are in the hurry-up.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant again.
There he goes. And tackled there by the defense.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Grab near the marker is Lockett. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers. Matchup, get the easy first down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll go to the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It must be great to be a Georgia linebacker. Coming downhill with speed. Defensive front eats up blockers, and you make the play.
It is nice. It is nice because usually they got 3 guys in front of you. They're eating 5. And those linebackers get to come downhill, make plays in the backfield like you saw right here.
He dropped it! Oh my God.
K-State sends the punt team on the field, ready to boot it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass.
That ain't gonna You running a jet sweep to the short side, nigga. You a dummy. You put a running jet sweep to the wide side, dumbass. I hate niggas that don't know how to play football.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24.
To the short side.
Quarterback may change this route.
Oh, that's bad.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Oh, I'm gonna smoke him.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season
Ernie on the Jets. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Come on, bro.
Got it in the middle, it's Humphries.
You probably gonna get all these yards because you got Georgia, because these niggas gonna beat you.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Give to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense.
And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense is set up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Look. Man, that was a tag on the backfield, man.
After that terrific run.
The coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get
Good dumbass ran out of bounds. You lost your
He's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Dogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterbacks got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down.
That might be a little too close for comfort for me.
You can't do that when them niggas not home
I
field.
want to create some space. I want to take a shot.
All my receivers cold right now.
I want my quarterback to know, like, listen, hey, we're really close. We're a bad spot away from 2 points for the other team.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield.
Boy, 14 nothing,
Really
boy.
nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks.
Yeah, boy, this is trash, boy. I ain't no Kansas City with this trash.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback making adjustments.
When I tell you, them niggas don't got nothing on defense, them niggas don't got nothing on defense.
But he couldn't make the connection.
Them niggas don't got no stars on
Obviously, when you're playing in
defense.
weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
To the air on second down.
I'm leaving,
Pressure
son.
all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the end zone.
Wow!
Georgia made the grab in the end zone for the score.
So that wasn't an overthrow, and they made this nigga
You
go
always
get that
want to
bitch.
get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week,
kill
you
them,
just
bro. Them
never
niggas
know,
don't got
which is
shit
why
on
we're
defense.
here with an update. UTSA
I
is
don't care
currently
about
ahead
playing
of this
on
one
offense, but them
inside a
niggas don't got shit on
jam-packed Alamo
defense.
Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away.
They nigga not even good.
His drive will open from the 15. They'll send the back in motion. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Open space at the 25. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. The option look.
Come on,
And
man.
there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Try to get it to the edge. Wide open spaces. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hits the seam wide open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That's caught. It's Lockett. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. Got the 1st down and more. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Kansas State 7.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Oh.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in stride inside.
My nigga, I'll put you in a zone coverage and you still don't do nothing.
Huge completion.
That has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got a man. It's Delp. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll give it to the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But a shot toward the end zone. And
those niggas don't got no DBs, bro.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockett. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Pick the ball! Nigga garbage. Pick the fucking ball.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding them.
How, bro? These niggas suck at DB.
The tag. Slippery.
These niggas suck.
Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Toss sweep to the left. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Kansas State quick to the line. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. He's now got 78 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Brings up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Throws to the wideout.
He dropped it.
The clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Going for it all. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
42, Kansas City, 14.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo.
Lots of running room. He's loose. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Handoff from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pass as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. It's the RPO
all the time.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Gets the first himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Using his feet to buy time. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. And he's brought down after a nice game.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen.
Oh my God, bro. This shit is ass.
Nice catch.
Niggas right there. Can't catch a pick.
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space, it's Edwards. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Wildcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Oh, my God!
The ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running to Green. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
Rides the back and leaves it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far. So can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the 2nd half to get back in this game?
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Quick release on the RPO. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Yeah, come on.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't
He hit his ass. So he hurt.
A disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal
He's
team.
driving from the touchdown pass.
Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
If I lose the next game, I'm going to lose this. I can't play with these niggas. They don't got nobody on defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, they trash, dude. I don't know how they rank 17. They don't got no start or nothing on defense. Everything on offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. And some room to work. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on to David. Finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
The Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Johnson looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my God. That was fucking hard.
To take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Back to the ground with the running back. And they swarm him under. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
The end of the 3rd quarter. Georgia 52, Kansas State 21.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Check. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight window.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Wildcats!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick completion on the out.
Fucking pick!
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield.
Come on, man. We're going to put him out for the keep tagging his ass.
Positive yards.
And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top.
Keep tagging his ass. I ain't worried about him catching the ball. He can catch all them bitches. That quarterback on high. His shit on high. So we're going to keep hitting his ass.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been
forgot where
on point. This is
on.
about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Let me let him catch it.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. that one not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. Powers through the defender. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh my God, nigga, the comeback was open.
Stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this...
Turning on the Jets. Wide open spaces. The 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the ground with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Kansas State quick to the line. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Oh, y'all should have blocked him. I would have scored that bitch if he'd have got blocked.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. but they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And right down the middle. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 23. And Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.